So, I have been held hostage for the last 3 days. I have not left my house. I have not left my room. Matlab, it's not a house, it's just a room. This room. And I feel weird. So, basically, I shifted to Bangalore once I got laid off from my job. I have basically been working in the gaming industry forever. Since my first job, I was in the gaming industry. I work for big brands, which I would not like to name right now. But you must be knowing where this is heading towards. So from the first job, I got laid off for no reason. I had no idea why. But there were 200 of us who were just laid off without a warning. We were just told that, we don't need you anymore. We don't have a reason. We don't owe you a reason, apparently. And they just said bye bye. And we just had to leave. It was heartbreaking because I really, really liked working there. I also had some great ideas that I was working towards, but I think they didn't care about it. In fact, they had the fucking audacity to say that we did not downsize, we right sized, and we removed the wrong people. Like, excuse me? What do you mean? I was literally like working so hard for you, and I was the least paid in the entire office. How could you remove me? Anyway, there was another gaming industry that reached out. The name was something, I won't name it. It was in Bangalore. So I came here, I started working, and it was toxic. Like, it was not normal toxic, it was crazy toxic. Like, every day I dreaded going to office. I cried every day. I had a few anxiety attacks every week. It was a pain. I hated it. I was planning on quitting. I was planning on putting my papers, but the Indian government stepped in and they basically banned all the online games. Okay, I know that, it is bad because so many people lost their jobs and they were like, people were saying that the government did wrong. But me, on the other hand, like speaking from a personal perspective, I was already planning on quitting because it was extremely toxic. It was actually affecting me physically and mentally. So I had already started looking for other opportunities and I had thought, what, bahad mein jaye. I will just study and I will do my MBA and then I'll be okay and then I'll just earn a lot. I don't need you guys anymore. So whatever. But I was working like 15 hours a day every day, so I had no time to study. Nothing. So I started looking for other jobs, and honestly, even I did not do well because I had no time. I literally came home and passed out every day. So I asked my friends to refer me here and there wherever they're working, and somehow I got a job through a referral. Like, I remember it was Ganpati time, and I was actually crying like in front of Ganpati Bappa. I went to him and I was praying that please take me out of this misery, because honestly at this point even death would be okay because I'm so miserable. I literally said that and I kind of started crying. So that happened, and then next day I got a call that you've been selected for the new job. And I was like, thank God, thank you, universe, thank you, Ganpati Bappa, thank you for listening to me. I needed this. Now I'll put my papers. But then people told me that don't put your papers yet because the entire Indian government thing happened. And okay, another thing that before I joined, they gave me a joining bonus. It was a huge ass amount. And obviously, it was like a contractual thing that if I quit before a year, I'll have to return that joining bonus. And I was honestly okay with it. Like, take your money, I don't care. I don't want to work here anymore. So I was sad about it, but I was like, whatever, I'll just turn it back. But then they told me that this Indian government rule has come up and something might change. They might lay you off. And I'm like, really? And I quickly opened my contract to see that if I get laid off, I don't have to return the joining bonus. And I'm like, okay, that's nice. Okay, let's wait and see. And then within 3 days, I got to know that I got laid off. And I swear I was the happiest person on earth, even though I'm very sorry for everyone who lost their jobs, who are struggling right now. I'm very sorry. I don't mean anything against them. I think it was just a personal perspective of thinking. And I was like, good. I don't want to return my joint bonus. I get severance. I have freedom now, all of it. So all that happened. came back home, started my new job, which is like a completely different field from what I've actually studied or was in. All good. Now I had to come back to Bangalore because I kind of made a setup here, right? Because I'm working here, and obviously the assumption was that I will stay here for another year or two. So I set up my whole apartment. I literally put all the stickers there. I have this working table where I can sit and concentrate on working or studying. Now I have to return all of it, pack my things, and go back. And this is the most fucking difficult thing in this entire planet because now I am not able to leave my house because people are visiting to see the room and to finalize it, and I'm just stuck. I feel stuck. I'm like, I have been in this room for the past 3 days without any connection with friends. I'm just here alone doing I don't know what, and it is kind of getting into my brain to a point that I'm actually looking to a camera. So you see what I mean. So what I mean, yeah, I think that was my story of how I changed my life or turned my life around. It was one hell of a year. See, you know what? When I think about it, it was the Indian government ban that changed my life. And even though it was the worst thing for a lot of people, in fact, people I know of because I've been working here forever, I'm very, I want to help them with everything that I can. But somewhere, I think the ban also led me to this because clearly a lot of the offices for these industries were not that great. They were basically making me suicide as it was that bad. So I think I'm happy that this happened. It's sad overall, like from in a greater scheme of things, if that is the correct saying. I mean, I don't remember, but you get it. But I am happy in general. So there you go. I'm happy. Okay.